Alright, we are back with a new standard deck. We have Monoblue Artifacts. The deck idea came when I saw Liberator Urza's Battlethopter is a 1-2 flying with flash, and it gives all of your other colorless spells and artifacts flash, and also it gets bigger as you cast more spells, so I felt like this is a good idea to base a blue-based deck around, and we shall see what we found to build around it. So our artifacts, we have Thran Spider, a 2/4 reach for 3 mana that also ramps you with a Power Stone token and ramps your opponent with a tapped Power Stone token. Also, we can cast at instant speed with the Liberator a Steel Exemplar, which in a monocolored deck gives you a 6/6 Trampler for 5 mana, which seems like a really good card in a blue control deck. Also, we have the Mightstone and the Weakstone, removal for Shield Red or any other threat, could be instant speed and also ramps you, and can also draw you cards. Not much in the way of artifacts after that, but we do have Mishra's Foundry as an artifact, and Tezzeret, Betrayer of Flesh, can draw you cards or turn your Power Stone tokens into 4/4 beaters. And also the ultimate ability is not too far from going off as well. And then for utility, we have the tempo strategy, so we have Geist Wave to clear your opponent of an early threat and keep the board clear, or it can save your creatures and also draw you more cards in the process. We have Ether Channeler, another way to get threats off the board, but also the rare version of this effect comes with a few options. You can create a flyer, or you can also draw yourself a card and beat for 2. We have our control-y spells, so we have Counterspell in the way of Make Disappear, and then also Urtai's Scorn as a straight-up counter spell that can cost 2 mana instead of 3 if the cards are right. And lastly, in the main deck, we have Stern Lesson as a way to continue to ramp into your artifacts and also draw you some cards. Islands, 1 Otawara. So we have our main deck here. Sideboard plan, we have more artifacts. So we have Pithing Needle, which you can do at instant speed with your Liberator out. Knock down Planeswalkers. The Stone Brain to knock out cards that scare you in the long run. Unlicensed Hearse for Graveyard Hate. Circuit Mender as a way to drop down a threat against aggressive decks to gain you some life and draw you some cards and block in the process. Disdainful Stroke for those top-heavy finisher decks that have those win conditions. Invoke the Winds to take a really good creature and steal it for yourself, or an artifact. And then Mirror Shell Crab as an additional versatile counter spell or ability in a 5/7 artifact you can cast with flash that has Ward 3 as well. The deck is pretty budgety as it stands, and maybe we'll see if the new set gives it more goodies, but as it stands right now, the deck has been surprisingly fun and surprisingly good against other decks in the format that are sort of slower and grindy, as you're able to stick your threat and then keep it alive with your shenanigans. Alright, thanks for watching and have a good day.